Swami Sri Yukteswar, and Paramhansa Yogananda, saints and sages of all traditions, hear our prayer. Bless us in this new year. Guide us inward. Free us from all delusion. Awaken us to the truth of who we are. May we enter into the portal of the new year with a new attitude, with a new joy, with a new willingness, a new kindness, and responsiveness. Bless us and guide us. Allow the divine qualities to envelop us in everything we do. Om, peace. Amen. So I'll begin with a prayer poem from Paramhansa Yogananda, welcoming in the new year. And I welcome everyone online. It's a snowy day here, so we have a small group of people, but when two or more gather in my name, I will be there. So we're happy that you're here. In the Garden of the New Year by Paramhansa Yogananda. The ego of the sorrow and laughter of last year has died away. Now the encouraging hope, imparting soul, voice of the new year is resounding through us. As we enter the portal of the new year to remodel our life in a new way, all weeds of worries of past year must be left behind and never brought back. The seeds of all joys, all achievements, all hopes, all good habits and thoughts, all noble desires, we must gather from the forsaken garden of the past year and sow them all in the soil of new effort, of every day in the new year, watering those seeds of last year's experiences until our life becomes a fragrant garden of rare flowering each new year comes, to awaken our habit-driven spirit, to make new effort until the eternal freedom is usurped in our hands. Our ever-pursuing karma, let us all, hand in hand with ever-enlivened, unending, united mind, walk and dance forward until we reach the home of complete fulfillment, from whence we return no more. Beautiful message from Yogananda. And so it's a beautiful tradition in the Yogananda tradition. And Yogananda would also, he would start his first, he would start the new year, and I could have put this over here, but so Yogananda on New Year's, it was actually midnight on New Year's, in 1948, he led a meditation at Mount Washington, and he began the meditation by gently calling in the cosmic vibration of Om through gently playing the gong. Helping people attune to that cosmic vibration, the sound underneath all sound, the sound of love, sound of awakening. So he gently struck the large gong and instructing the devotees to feel it as the divine vibration of Om. Imagine him here with us. And there was a miracle that happened 100 miles away at the exact same time. The devotees in Encinitas, California, 100 miles away, heard the sound of the gong that Yogananda was playing. A beautiful example of how we're all connected, how we're all tuned in, and that this vibration is ever present in all of our lives. And this is how he would begin the New Year's meditations. A beautiful example of God's presence and our divine awareness is not limited by space and time. that we're all together in this unified field, that the sound underneath all sounds can be heard within each one of us, bringing us into unity, out of divisiveness of ego, and into the unity of our true self. And so we'll begin the sacred tradition of the mantras. The first mantra will be the Gayatri mantra, and it is a sacred prayer for the new year. It's about spiritual enlightenment and liberation. By chanting the mantra, success and happiness in the new year is realized, and we meditate on the glory of the Creator who created the universe, who is worthy of worship, the embodiment of knowledge and light, remover of darkness and ignorance. As we chant, call in the great gurus for spiritual guidance and purification as we renew our hope and our unity and divine light in this time for new beginnings. The mantras are on the book in the back. Do you have one, Gabriella? And then secondly, we'll play the Matra Mrittyunjaya mantra. And this is the transition mantra. It helps us. We'll be going Om Swaha. And the first one, the ghee is a symbol of devotion, and the rice withdrawing and taking the seeds of our karma and putting them in, and really put all your heart and mind and effort into really allowing yourself to absorb anything that's not serving you now, that you don't want to take into this new year. We're calling on the Lord Shiva. Help us transcend fear and achieve spiritual liberation. Connect us to our divinity and embrace inner peace, mental clarity, and emotional balance in the new year. Detach us from worldly attachments. We are free. It's the freedom mantra, and it's the freedom from karma. And so let's stand together, and Amanda will play the mantras for us. In this beautiful fire ceremony, imagine all that no longer serves you, burning, releasing in this beautiful fire.
Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Om Tatsaviturvaraniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodhayatom. Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Om Tatsaviturvaraniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodhayatom. Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Om Tatsaviturvaraniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodhayatom. Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Om Tatsaviturvaraniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimai Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodhayatom. Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Om Tatsaviturvaraniyam Bhargo धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः ॐ तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
And now the Matra Mitranjaya mantra to release karma and free yourself this beautiful new year.
यजामहे सगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयममृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयममृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयममृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयममृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयममृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयममृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयममृतात् स्वाहा
Om Swaha. Om Swaha. Om Swaha. Beautiful. And if each one of you have your little piece of paper, just infuse it with what you're ready to let go of in your life. You can write it down or you can just infuse it into the paper. Let go of unwanted thoughts or ways of seeing things in the world, of negativities or fears, and feel that it will be burned up in that fire that we just infused. So each one of you can now come up to the altar to release, to put your paper into the fire. Just come, yep, you can all come right up. You can write it down or just put it on. Anything you really like to let go of in this new year. So calling on the beloved Guru. The Guru is the remover of darkness, whether it be Jesus or Babaji Krishna or Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Sri Yukteswar, or Paramhansa Yogananda. Call in that beloved master who has transcended ego consciousness and realized his authentic beingness. As I chant Om Kali, there's some candles up at the altar, and everyone at home, if you'd like to just light a candle, we'll do this intention ceremony, calling on, as we chant Om Guru, calling on the remover of darkness, calling on the Guru who guides us out of delusion into the light and truth of who we are. And as we chant together Om Guru, come up and light a candle if you'd like, and infuse that light up an intention for the new year. We let go of something that no longer serves you. Now, what is it that you'd like to bring into this? And so, as I chant Om Guru, we'll start with Susan, and just if you feel inclined to come up to the altar and set that intention that lives in your heart and ask the Spirit, ask God, ask your beloved, ask Divine Mother to help you to manifest this in the new year.
Om Guru,
preparing for our first New Year's meditation, and that fire kind of get me a little allergic. Excuse me, everybody. My nose is running. It's no, I got one, thank you. So this next beautiful chant, God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of my heart. Feel God and Guru entering into the temple of your heart as we prepare for meditation together. God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of my heart. God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart, in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart, in the temple of my heart. God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of my heart. God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart, in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart, in the temple of my heart. God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of my heart. God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart, in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart, in the temple of my heart. God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of my heart. God of beauty is now reigning in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart, in the temple of my heart, of my heart, of my heart, in the temple of Let's double inhale, drawing the energy into the spine, double inhaling through the nose, tensing the whole body. Exhale, letting go. Double inhale, tensing and letting go. One more time. Beautiful. With spine erect, Yogananda said, a bent spine is the enemy of self-realization. Draw the shoulders back, lift the energy up to the spiritual eye. measured breathing. We'll breathe in for a count of 7, mentally chanting Om in each one of the chakras, holding for a count of 7 and exhaling down the spine for a count of 7. Let's begin together. Inhaling. Om, 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 Om. Hold. Om, 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 Om. Exhaling down the spine. And inhaling. Holding at the point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye. Gently chanting Om. And exhaling. Inhaling. Hold. And now letting go of the pranayama and just letting the breath begin to move naturally through the body. With deep concentration, the body relaxed. Allow the breath to breathe in the great mantra Hong on the inhale, Thaw on the exhale. And we'll meditate using the Hong Saw for 15 minutes, and then I'll chant Om, and we'll go into the third stage of meditation, the expansion stage. First stage is relaxing, deep concentration, listening to the great mantra from Babaji Krishna, I am spirit. Let the body breathe the sound of Hong on the inhale and exhale, Saw. Let's meditate together, listening to the mantra of eternity, the Om mantra. Happy New Year, everyone. It's a joy to be here with you. We have Gabriella all the way from New York to come be with us. We're really happy you're here. And Martin came from New Hampshire on this snowy morning. Thanks, everyone, for being here. It's a joy to be sharing with everyone. And I'll begin with a poem from Whispers. 2026. So we'll start off right from today, right from this moment of noon, right? This is the new beginning that's going to happen for us. It's the year of the horse, the symbol of strength and freedom, forward movement, spiritual growth. It is a call to action, a time to renew our life dreams and live more authentically and embrace self-realization. And so, we think about it. We had to all come through a snowstorm this morning. I know I had to shovel my driveway. We had to shovel Ananda, and yet we all got here, right? And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to put in forth effort. And I think that's the symbol of the horse, right? We're already in that energy of having to, to use our energy and all our strength and courage to get forward in this world and for our spiritual dreams and our hopes and aspirations. So we're called today to become a divine sculpture. And I know we have at least 4 artists in the room. I'm not sure about a few other people, but this is for all the artists out there. O divine sculpture, chisel thou my life. Every sound that I make, let it have the vibration of thy voice. Every thought that I think, let it be saturated with the consciousness of thy presence. Let every feeling that I have glow with thy love. Let every act of my will be impregnated with thy divine vitality. Let every thought, every expression, every ambition be ornamented by thee. O divine sculpture, chisel thou my life according to thy design. So on this day of new beginnings, we're all called to become a divine sculpture of our life, a time to look at any changes we want to make, any ways we want to be different in this world, and maybe we want to deepen our meditation practice or our commitment to our spiritual growth, whatever that means for us, releasing the old and opening, embracing the art of living, right? The art of living is living in that beautiful creative process, and all the artists, and we're all artists in some way, all of us out here. I once read an interview about a woman, and she was 100 years old, and she was this amazing artist. And the interviewer said, what is the secret of your life? You're a yogi, and you create every day, and it just amazing, the grace and the energy that you put forward. And she said, I wake up every morning and I ask myself, how can I create a masterpiece? And I thought, well, she has to master peace, right? And that's what we're all trying to work on, right? That ego likes to bring us into conflict and drama and trauma, but our true self wants to stay in those higher qualities that Yogananda says of the divine, of that peace and that calmness, that wisdom, that intuitive knowledge that helps us to grow our capacity for joy and for true unconditional love. And so there was once an artist that was asked, how can you sculpt such a perfect image of an elephant? He was doing all these beautiful Ganeshas. Ganesh is the remover of obstacle. And he made all these beautiful, beautiful sculptures. And he said, it's easy. I just chip away at everything that doesn't look like an elephant. Just like us, right? That's what we're called to do. We need to chip away at everything that blocks us from becoming our best self. And that's what self-realization is, becoming our real, authentic self, understanding when our ego comes up, what it does in all of us, and responding the best we can with loving presence for ourselves, knowing we're all doing the best we can, right? Be kind for everyone we meet, fighting a hard battle. There's a beautiful story that comes from a yogi, a great yogi, Yogi Satyananda, and it's the story of 2 stones. And there was this great sculpture, and he went into the mountains really looking for this beautiful, big stone, this big rock, so that he could sculpt. And so he found this rock, and he brought it back. And this was in ancient times in India. And he took that sculpture, and he looked at the rock and said, it's too big for what I was thinking of, so he cut it in half. And so he began to chisel away at the first half of the stone. And as he did, he heard intuitively this voice that kept saying, "Hey, stop hurting me. What are you trying to do? Trying to change me? Stop doing this." Grumbling and, "No, stop, don't touch me again." And tuning into that vibration, the sculptor just put that stone aside. He let it, just put it aside, and he started on the other stone. And he started to chisel away and chip away at it. And he didn't hear anything. So he just kept really feeling that enthusiasm, that, that art of creating and just being in that flow of creativity. And then there was no complaints, but then he heard, "I know this is for my benefit," said the stone. "Please chip away all the undesirable parts of me." And after all, this is how we make a sculpture from a rock, right? The intuitive artist chips away at the unnecessary material, revealing the beautiful image within. It was a joyful experience, and soon a beautiful image of God was revealed, like a deity. And that deity, they built a beautiful temple, a beautiful church around it. And it was on the altar, and they did puja in India. They do puja, which is a beautiful ceremony, a flower ceremony, a light ceremony like we did. Each person came up, and they stepped on the first stone, stepping stone, to be able to come to the altar and light all their candles and honor this beautiful new beginning, this new energy. It was a beautiful time, and they held it on on New Year's Eve. And at the opening ceremony, the puja was filled with prayer and devotion, and the energy just filled the room with light and love of the new year. And so when the service was over, the first stone that was long forgotten was lying on the ground. It was used as a stepping stone to light, so people could light the altar, as I said. And he said, "Hey, brother, how come you're being adored and I am being trampled on?" "My brother," said the second stone, you would have been here. I would have been in your place. The sculptor picked you first, but you resisted, you complained, and I thought maybe there's something behind all these blows. Maybe there's an opportunity for me to grow. And somehow I surrendered to the blows, and I trusted him, and slowly I saw I was becoming a beautiful image. And this is us. This is us when we trust in God. When we surrender with faith and hope, the blows, the challenges, the difficulties of life, we bring ourselves back over and over and over into that trust, into that faith. Everything's happened, and our true self is revealed. This is how we all, through the divine sculpture of God, we all are revealed within our true self. God is that sculpture, a divine one, trying to bring out the beautiful parts of us. And on this New Year's, our transformation can be sometimes painful and uncomfortable at times, but with patience and with strength and courage, we can transcend them. And you know what I thought afterwards? I thought maybe that second stone, having a new awakening, having seen what happened, was able to surrender, able to let God's grace, able to let that sculpture turn him out of a stone, a stepping stone, into a magnificent image, into a beautiful, beautiful opportunity. And we all have that over and over and over. And God is so completely forgiving of everything we do. There's no judgment. We're all doing the best we can at every moment of our time. God's always waiting for us to make an offering. And each time we sit in prayer or meditation, we open ourselves to the Christ consciousness by bringing our attention to that spiritual eye, to asking us to transform our ego into the light of our true natural self. And so we're all in this process of becoming, of allowing the parts that no longer serve us to reveal our true self, our highest self. So we enter the new year. Let's remember together that the outer circumstances that keep us from love for God or whatever is foremost in our mind, this is the most powerful way to turn, and this is what we're here to do, to turn our New Year's resolutions into New Year's realities, right? to see that the intention that we set here today, to really hold that, we need a staying power. We need to keep remembering over and over and over the love, the unconditional acceptance, the kindness that is always available to us for the divine. And whatever the outer circumstances, we keep our love for God in our hearts, keep it uplifted. Whenever we feel we're getting pulled down to those energies that take us away from God, our job is to step in and allow that energy to lift us up. It's always there, but it's always a choice that we have to make over and over and over again. But more and more we begin to live in that upward flowing energy, with our energy always lifted. Our physical eyes, we see with our senses, but when we lift up here, we really see with that higher perception. And may we all be granted the grace, the beauty to see from that higher state of awareness, that we can live in that flow of grace and creativity and resolve to all those intentions and resolutions, to turn them into our true reality as we are all awakening to the essence of self-realization. So God bless you all on this beautiful new year. May this day be a new beginning for each one of us, and that it is a time, like I read in the beginning poem, it's a portal, Yogananda said, a time that we can really reevaluate what are our values, what are our goals, how can we take this next step, how can we grow into our spiritual best self more and more. And this day is a day of great opportunity. May you stay grounded in it. May this be the first day of the rest of your life of awakening and living in your true self, that all the practices of meditation sink deep in your hearts and mind, and all the prayers of love and kindness for yourself and everyone in the world bring unity, transforming the ego consciousness that happens in this world into who we truly are. God bless you. And so we'll just end. Before we go on our penguin plunge, I see we have someone back there ready for the plunge too, but we'll end with a beautiful song, Sing Out With Joy. So let's all sing together.
Sing out with joy, God's light has descended. Sing out with joy, all our nights have ended. Sing out with joy, God's light has descended. Sing out with joy, all our nights have ended. Light on every mountain, oh light in every valley. Light from all the masters, we live in the Lord. Light on every mountain, oh light in every valley. Light from all the masters, we live in the Lord. Sing out with joy, God's light has descended. Sing out with joy, all our nights have ended. Sing out with joy, God's light has descended. Sing out with joy, all our nights have ended. Light in every mountain, oh light in every valley. Light from all the masters, we live in the Lord. Light on every mountain, oh light in every valley. Light from all the masters, we live in the Lord. Light on every mountain, oh light in every valley. Light from all the masters, we live in the
Shine in our hearts and mind. May we feel blessed with this new beginning, this new opportunity to let go of the past and just look forward, understanding our true nature lies within us. May we go deep this year of 2026 into our love, into kindness, into superconsciousness. Awaken us to be our authentic self. Guide us steadfast home to thee. Om, peace. Amen. God bless. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2026. Yeah.